Hey guys, thanks for joining me. My name is Megan. We have a short sequence today designed to create some space across the chest and soften some tension, stress in the shoulders. We'll start together in an easy seat. So when you're ready, cross-leg position. If there's any strain in your hips or your low back, you're welcome to place a blanket or a pillow underneath your sit bones. We'll be here for the first few moments of the practice. Close down your eyes when you're ready. You might sway from side to side, roll out your shoulders a couple times as you invite ease into your body. And give yourself the next few breaths to transition from your outer world. So your day, your week so far. And giving yourself permission to land here in this moment as you commit to this time to honor your body, be with your breath, nurture your soul. We'll use the movement in today's practice to create physical ease across the chest, the heart space, but also that invitation to open yourself up to more of what brings you joy, more of what you love. As we break away through some of the tension in the body, we create space for really what fills us up with that love, that joy. So if setting an intention is part of your practice, I encourage you to take a few moments now to invite in what it is that lights you up. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, or you can find a soft downward gaze. With an inhale, can you roll your shoulders up towards your ears? As you exhale, feel them melt down and back. Two more. Inhale, big roll through the shoulders. Exhale, down and back. One more time, big inhale, shoulders roll up and all the way down. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. With your exhale, can you drop your left hand to the mat and reach your right arm up and over? Create a gentle lateral sensation. And we'll move with the breath to inhale, peel the heart space open. As you exhale, allow a slow fold over your left side. Okay, two more like that. Inhale, big stretch, open up. And exhale, slow fold. One more time, inhale. Exhale, slow fold. Inhale, come back up through center. Keep the heart space lifted. Other side, exhale, drop your right hand down. Left arm will reach up and over. So you inhale, peel your top shoulder open, create that space across your chest. Exhale, a humble fold over the right side. Two more with your breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, slow fold. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, come back up through center, reach both sets of fingertips up. As you exhale, roll over and come onto all fours for a tabletop. Walk your hands slightly forward so your wrists are slightly ahead of your shoulders. Extended cow-cat. With your inhale, let your belly fall. Peel your shoulders back, chest gaze, move through. Exhale, root away from your palms. Draw your navel to your spine, tuck your chin to chest, big doming of the back body. Two more. Inhale, belly will fall. And exhale, you round through. One more time, inhale, belly will fall. And exhale, round through. Okay. Pause in your neutral tabletop, keep the arms slightly extended. Anchor through your left hand and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Big twist open to the right. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath left side and lower onto your right shoulder and right ear. Option to keep your left hand right where it is, or you can begin to walk your left hand to the top of your mat. Invitation to slowly peel your top shoulder open, lift your chest, your gaze towards the ceiling. And you can explore this shape by reaching your left arm up towards the ceiling, meet your hand to your low back, or a soft bind left hand to inner right thigh. Anchor down through your right shoulder as you create that lift, that opening across the chest. Left shoulder rolls more back. Stay for one more inhale breath. As you exhale, slowly lower your left hand back onto the mat. Anchor down through your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, right palm meets the mat. Other side, left arm will reach up, gaze up, look up. Exhale, slow thread through until left shoulder, left ear meet the mat. Once again, your hand can stay rooted or walk your right fingertips to the top of your mat. Wherever you are, can you encourage that slow roll opening, right shoulder up, chest opens up towards the side of your space or up towards the ceiling. And again, you might take your left or right arm up, hand to low back, or that soft bind, right hand to your inner left thigh. Take a few rounds of breath wherever you are. Think inhale, create space in the body. Exhale guides you into that new space created. Take one more big inhale breath. Exhale. Then slowly lower your right palm back down to the mat. Anchor down through your right palm. Left arm will reach up one more time. And exhale. Bring your knees together to touch. Walk your hands back to sit hips on heels. Then interlace your hands behind your back. Give your shoulders another big roll up towards your ears. Exhale down. And start to reach your knuckles towards your heels. Create that lift up through your chest. See if you can keep the ribs tucked in, core active as you draw the knuckles down towards your feet. You may even start to lift your chin, your chest. Slowly release the grip. Bring your hands back onto your mat. We'll come into a melting heart shape. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Keep your hips stacked up over your knees. Walk your hands out far enough to slowly lower your forehead down to the mat. Now we'll explore in this shape a few different ways. So I encourage you to listen to my cues, but then land and steady yourself in a shape that feels nurturing and feels safe in your body. If you're good here and you can feel that slow opening across your chest, stay here. Option 2, slowly draw your chin onto the mat. That might create a bit more intensity in the shape for you. Then one more option, you may take this from your elbows, bringing your elbows flat to the mat, palms together to touch. Drop your forehead down and then draw your hands towards the back of your heart space, so towards the space between your shoulder blades. And now whatever variation of this pose you're in, can you be with your breath? Take a few more deep, full breath in and out. And to come out of this shape, anchor down through both palms. Press yourself away from the mat and slowly walk your hands back into a tabletop. Okay. You're welcome to take a few cow-cat here if that feels good to neutralize. Okay. Then slowly you'll lower down onto your belly. So come all the way down onto your mat. We'll move into a shoulder stretch from here. Shift over to the left side of your mat. Extend your right arm out to a T. Bend your left knee. With your left hand flat to the mat, slowly press yourself to roll over the right side. Okay, your right ear might meet the mat, your left foot may meet the mat in behind your right leg. If your right ear does not quite meet the mat, that pillow or blanket that you may have started with can rest underneath your head. Okay. But see if you can soften in, relax your shoulders from your ears. So I'll just come out of the pose to show you if you are struggling a bit with finding comfort here. Okay, so your arm is out to a T. Try to keep it at least in line with the shoulder or slightly below. Okay, you don't want to feel any pitching or pain in the shoulder joint. Okay. You're also welcome to intensify this shape. It will move slightly more into the pectoral muscle if you take a 90-degree bend or a cactus arm variation. Okay? So you're welcome to explore either one of those options. Okay. And for the lower body, if the shape that you've landed in is feeling quite intense with the bent knee, option to keep both legs in a stacked position. Okay. And an option to intensify for those of you who would like a little bit more. You may start to bend into your right knee so that both feet come flat onto the mat. This will intensify the pressure on the shoulder, so just be mindful if that's what your body needs in these next few moments of breath. Okay. If the invitation from your body comes up to reach your arm up or arm back, you're welcome to explore that. You have a few more rounds of breath here. If you did take your left hand away from the mat, slowly bring it back down. Let's roll all the way back onto the belly. You may stack your palms at the top of your mat, let your forehead rest there, bend your knees, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And we'll take that pose on the other side. You can shift over to the right side of your mat, extend your left arm out to a T, cactus. Just make sure that you're in line with the shoulder or slightly below. And then bend into your right knee, press into your right palm as you roll over your left side body. Okay, so those options introduced on the other side are, of course, welcome for you to explore here. Okay. Acknowledge that right and left side may feel slightly different and require a little bit more intensity or slightly less. Okay, but you are so in tune with your body in this moment that you're able to listen in. Okay, whether you keep the back knee bent or you stack up the legs. Maybe you explore through your right arm. Option to bend both knees, both feet flat on the mat. And remember, you can play around with the intensity and where the sensation lands by playing around with the different arm variations, okay? Be mindful to come out of the pose to shift the position of your arm. That's just a safety cue for you, so there's no tweaking or pulling, wrenching on the shoulder joint. Okay, take a few more rounds of breath wherever you are. Invite that space in across your chest. As you exhale, can you sigh out anything that's blocking that space, anything that you're resisting? If you took your right hand away from the mat, slowly bring it back down, roll back onto your belly. Once again, you can stack your palms at the top of your mat, bend your knees, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. From here, we'll roll right over onto our back. We'll meet here together. You can draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug in, big squeeze. This might feel nice on your low back. Gentle rock if that feels good. And then slowly bring both feet flat to the mat. Walk your heels in as close to your body as you can, and we'll come into a bridge pose. We'll take two rounds for mobility before we hold. So as you inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, squeeze your glutes, feel that opening through the front line of your body. Okay. Exhale, slowly lower hips back down. Again, inhale, breath, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, gaze down your midline, and exhale, slow lower. One more time, this one will lift up, pause, and hold. Press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Okay. Now see if you can slowly roll your shoulders underneath your back, just in a little bit tighter. Option to interlace your hands. Continue to extend your arms down the length of your mat. Squeeze into your glutes, lift your hips up more. And see if you can take a few rounds of breath as you hold in this shape. And when you are ready to come out, slowly lower hips down to the mat. Feel your shoulders roll out. Okay, take your feet together, knees open up to a bound angle shape. And let's open up the arms to a cactus. Okay, one more opportunity to really open up across the front of the chest. Keep your shoulders from your ears. You might rock your head from side to side to invite that ease in. And you're welcome to take your final rest, Shavasana, in this shape, if you're feeling really comfortable. Option to extend your legs down the length of your mat, unwind one by one. You can keep your arms in this cactus shape or open up to a T, maybe arms overhead or alongside your body. Take a few moments to scan your body now. Notice how it feels to be in your body in these last few moments of your practice. Can you feel the weight of your day slowly drift away as you sink into this place of peace and ease? Can you breathe intention back in towards what it is in your life that you love, that brings you joy, that you care about? Breathe it into all of this new space you hold across your chest. I'll leave you here to rest in this space for as long as you need, as long as you can. And take a moment to silently thank yourself for committing to this time on your mat. And thank you so much for choosing to move, breathe, practice with me today. Such a pleasure to guide you from my heart to yours. Namaste.